Hi there, Cara here from Movement Duets. Today we are going to talk about pelvic organ prolapse and the snatch when training for the TSC. Now, the snatch is a pretty quick, snappy, dynamic exercise that might not be a good idea to do if you are having pelvic organ prolapse symptoms. So we're going to give you some other options and talk about ways that you can sort of play around and discover quick, snappy, huffy puffy exercises that you can do while you are training your way up to doing a snatch again. So one of the first things to think about is, can you control the pressure in your core when your hips are pulled back into this position? Sometimes when you're doing a kettlebell swing even, it puts a lot of shear on the hips and it pulls your pelvis back and really open, and it can be really hard to control symptoms in that position. So if that's the case, then you'll definitely want to try something that takes away the back swing so much. So if for some reason that isn't feeling very good, one of the things that you could do is pull from the side of the body instead. So you're not opening the pelvis quite as much as you hinge. So if you came down, you can even swing from in front here and maybe come up into a clean. Here and up into a clean. As you progress and you'd like to try to do a swing in this position again, you can start to think about the breath again. We talked about the breath last week, and we can talk about where to exhale to feel really secure in the inner core the whole time. So say you're doing just a swing start, you'd exhale before you did anything and put it back down before you do another exhale. So through the entire movement, your pelvic floor is lifting up slightly. The other thing to consider is where the weight is in your feet. Some people feel like they have a lot of control driving through the heels in a snappy hinge exercise, but that's not the case for everyone. And depending upon the kind of prolapse you have, you might want to play around with putting the weight of your body on the midfoot or even in the ball of the foot slightly in order to control the pressure a little bit more. That's sort of a hard one to demonstrate because it's just these tiny little shifts that you would make when doing a swing consideration. But try it a few different ways and see what feels best for you. So again, a lot of it comes back to the breath and posture. You want to exhale as you lift the pelvic floor, and that will help protect your body's amount of pressure in here so that you're not pushing down as you exert yourself, you're pulling up as you're exerting yourself, and see how those kind of things feel. So again, we can exhale through the whole range of motion. That doesn't feel good. We can do sort of a suitcase clean or even a goblet clean with the legs closer together and see how that feels. If you have any questions for us, let us know. Otherwise, hope you're enjoying your training, and we will see you with another video soon.